I'm James Spann. This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Tuesday, the 20th of July. Heat levels on the way up. Tropics getting a little active. Let's get right to it, and we'll talk about it. First off, the view coming from Gadsden. Got some thunderstorms nearby. A few little storms have popped up over the central and eastern counties of the state today. Not many, but a few folks have gotten wet. There's the Birmingham Skycam looking back off to the east in the direction of some scattered storms in progress over St. Clair County as I do this update about 2:30. And up in Coleman, the sky mostly sunny, only a few fair weather cumulus clouds dotting the sky up to the north. Check out the water vapor satellite imagery, and you can see we've got the core of the westerlies north of us, the heat ridge developing across the deep south, keeping us hot for the next several days. In fact, perhaps some of the hottest weather so far this summer by the end of this week. Check the radar at 2:23, and you can see thunderstorms through parts of St. Clair, Calhoun, Etowah, Cleburne, and Cherokee counties off to the east of Birmingham, and just a couple of isolated showers on the western side of the state. But each day, the showers should be fewer in number. There will be some out there, no doubt about that, but just not that many. Temperatures at 2 o'clock. 93 for Tuscaloosa and Alexander City, Birmingham at 90, but look at Gadsden, 79, thanks to a nearby storm. Also some storms around Anniston. They've got 86 degrees there, but again, in coming days, those numbers will be inching up. Convective outlook, rest of today and tonight, got a slight risk of severe weather from east of Denver to the middle Atlantic coast. That includes Kansas City, St. Louis, Louisville, Lynchburg, and Richmond. A couple of pockets of severe weather potential north of there. Day 2, slight risk all the way from Montana to Maine. And on day 3, which is Thursday, got a slight risk way up north. Overall rain for the next 5 days, not much. The heat ridge should keep us mostly dry, but again, every day there'll be some storms out there, but they'll be few and far between, so many locations will not see much, but if you're lucky, you might get under one storm and wind up with 1 inch. You know the way that goes. Hey, tropical weather. That wave that is now northwest of Puerto Rico looks better and better, and the guys have pegged it as a high probability of developing into a tropical storm. Take a look at the visible satellite imagery. It's disorganized right now, but no doubt convection is beginning to gather near the center and the warm water north of Hispaniola. And this thing could be a problem for the southeast coast of Florida. Look at the modeling. The models are very consistent. They want to bring it up through the Bahamas right into the Miami-Fort Lauderdale area in 96 hours. So our friends really all the way from Daytona Beach south to Key West will have to keep a close eye on this thing, especially Miami and Fort Lauderdale. And ultimately, it could cross the peninsula coming out into the eastern Gulf. And maybe with a weakness developing in the ridge late this weekend, it could just maybe come up this way. Not out of the question, but obviously it's very early in the game. We'll look at the GFDL just for one specific model output. It brings it to a relatively strong tropical storm with landfall around Cocoa Beach in Cape Canaveral in 78 hours later this week. So we'll watch that thing. That might make life a little more interesting here in the weather office in coming days. We'll check the modeling here. This is the 12Z GFS valid at 1 o'clock tomorrow. 594 heat ridge right on top of us. And down below that, there might be a few isolated storms. In fact, there probably will be, but just not that many. Temperatures will likely reach the mid-90s. Thursday, same thing. Friday, ridge around. Highs in the upper 90s. I think we stay under 100. The soil moisture is pretty decent, and just not convinced we'll do that on a widespread basis, but whatever, it's going to be hot. Saturday, see the little weakness in the ridge developing there just off to the west of here, and down below that, there should be enough moisture for at least a few showers around. We're going to insert that chance in the forecast of widely scattered storms, and Sunday, the trough beats down the ridge even more. And again, you have to wonder if by chance there is some type of tropical system in the eastern Gulf. Could that be pulled up in here into that weakness? Definite possibility. Down below that, pretty good moisture feed, and that looks like scattered showers and storms could increase on Sunday. We'll start to lean in that direction in the forecast and back the heat down. And pretty much the same thing on Monday, a surface boundary to the north and some chance of a tropical system coming in from the south. So the good news, it looks like this will not be one of these long-lasting heat waves that just would go on and on for weeks. The peak of the heat probably will come Thursday and Friday. And there's Tuesday of next week. Same deal. Low 90s with scattered showers and storms. The forecast, 5th of August, trough over the east, ridge over the west, and looks pretty standard there for early August with warm and muggy conditions and some risk of scattered showers and storms. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog, the next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And if you're local to us, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 in Birmingham at 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and God bless.